Hi, thanks for joining me, Craig, on Kent Beer Reviews. Another beer from you from the Weird Beard Brewing Company, or Weird Beard Brew Co. They're out of West London, Hanwell, I think. Yeah, Hanwell. Business Park. This is their Pig Smasher, an American red ale. It's coming in at 6.8% ABV. This is a collaboration beer with Against the Grain, which is out of the USA. I think. This beer was bottled on the 11th of November of 2016. Trying to get my dates right. This has got a year's shelf life, so yeah, the 11th of November of 2017. This is batch number 0381. So yeah, an American red ale, 330ml bottle. Nice looking artwork there. Let me turn the light on, see a bit better. There you go. So yeah, let's crack it open. Brilliant caps that they give some of these bottles. I'm a collector of a few of their caps. Let's crack it open then. I've had a beer already. I'm in the middle of a hangout, so I've wanted to do a few more reviews. I don't want to just... I can't get this beer again probably, so... But I wanted something with a little bit more flavour, so I'm going to have to do a review to carry on chatting. So yeah, that's a really kind of dark mahogany colour. I'll leave that little bit in the bottle, but yeah, look at that colour. Almost looks like a barley wine kind of shade. Not poured much of a head. There's about a quarter of a finger of just off white head. There's decent carbonation coming up through the beer, as you can see. Light shining through. So yeah, very kind of barley wine-ish. Amber, dark amber. Let's get a nose on it. Oh wow, that's very different. It's got that kind of almost like a dark wood aroma. I know that makes no sense at all, but almost like a beech wood smell. It's got the aroma of being quite sweet. I believe this beer has got honey in it, so that probably accounts for the slight sweetness on the nose. It's got a very kind of a perfumey aroma. Maybe like, almost like smelling like a rose flower. But yeah, there's a little bit of booziness on the nose. It's only 6.8, but yeah, I don't know if it's that or the other kind of floral, flowery, perfumey notes. Let's see on the taste. Anyway, cheers. Oh, incidentally, I purchased this beer from BeerHawk. Cheers. Very kind of thick mouthfeel. It's definitely got traits of being a barley wine. It's not as sweet as barley wine, but you're definitely picking up that honey. So it's an American red ale. Put the rest of that in. Carbonation. Yeah, it's a very well made beer. You can just tell it's made of quality. Wow, that head is so creamy, it's amazing. So the thing that first hits you, or I'm picking up anyway, is that sweetness. There is that, not metallic, but it's got that kind of, there's something else lurking in the background. This beer's at room temperature, so I'm getting the true representation of the aroma and the actual taste straight off the bat. It's very, very drinkable. It's one of them beers that you can't quite put your finger on what it is. So you keep having another sip and another sip. And it's that kind of beer. It's an intriguing one. Nothing's really standing out apart from the sweetness, which is obvious. It's a very kind of complex red ale. Like a bubblegummy note, maybe slight hints of strawberry. Probably with that sweetness. This is a real tough one to put your finger on with the flavours. It's definitely kind of like a cherryness coming through. Definitely got a red fruit element to the beer. It's intriguing, really intriguing. Just cannot put my finger on what the actual representation of the beer is. It's very well, it's almost like blended together. Definitely strawberries there. I've said it twice, so it's definitely there. I'm struggling to describe it. There's the more I'm starting to drink it, the more I'm getting kind of there's hints of passion fruit. There's hints of, there's a slight dryness to the beer. I don't know the IBUs to this particular beer. See if I can find any more information. Against the Grain are out of Louisville KY, which I think is Kentucky. I'm probably not. The beer that it's definitely got it's saying it. I've just picked it up myself. It's a pininess to it, but it's not an obvious pininess because I would have said it beforehand. The hops in this beer shape up like Bravo, Chinook, Simcoe and Summit, and then honey in the boil, which gives that sweetness. Not to the barley wine characteristics, but it's definitely there. I don't know how long this review's going on for. It's probably quite a long time. It's one of them beers that has stumped me, to be honest. It's very nice. There is a pininess, but it's not one of them obvious ones. Definitely a certain degree of dry hoppiness to the beer. It's a lovely beer, but trying to describe it, I'm struggling, and it's not because I've had a drink. It's one of them beers. Just it gets you. Look at the conditioning. You just can tell that it's quality, very drinkable. As for a rating, then one more sip. It's a very easy drinking beer actually. The more I'm starting to get used to the flavours. I thought it was a bit boozy at first, but now it's coming back down. I think this is certainly an 8 out of 10 beer. It's an 8 out of 10. It's about a 92, 93 out of 100 for me. Let's have a look at the scores elsewhere. This is a fairly new beer. This was added on to Untapped on the 15th of December of 2016. I purchased this when I was away in Madeira earlier in the year. So yeah, this has got only 320 ratings still. I'm reviewing this on the 12th of March, so it's been out just over 3 months. Not quite 3 months, whatever, within a few days. So yeah, 6.8% ABV. This has got a 3.74 out of 5, so that's a shade under. That's about a 7.5. Yeah, a 7.5 out of 10. that Untapped are giving it. Let's have a look at Rate Beer, see what they reckon. 71 overall and 92 in the style. So the style was really, you know, an A style. It's about around about what I'm giving it overall. So 71 overall. Excuse me. So yeah, if you're into your calories, whatever the hell they are, they're 204 calories for this beer. And that's it, an American Red Ale. So if you had this beer, the collaboration beer from Against the Grain, I'd love to try some of their beers sometime. And the Weird Beer Co. out in West London, Hanwell. This is their Pig Smasher, an American Red, 6.8% ABV. If you've had it before, let me know. Yeah, it's a really intriguing beer. It's one of them thinking beers that you get every now and again. It's like, yeah, this is like when you're deep in thought, or writing a book, or reading, or something like that. It's one of them kind of beers. Anyway, I'm rambling on. It's a long review, so apologies. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next Kent Beer Reviews. Cheers.